Jenna, I haven't seen you since you went on maternity leave.
I know. I went on maternity leave, and there is nowhere we'd rather be than with all of y'all here tonight.
Oh,
with these
please. Absolutely. Welcome back.
Thank you for having us.
Was today your first show?
Today was my first show. So we started a show called The Hoda and Jenna Show, and we've done 6 shows together.
That's it.
6.
Yeah, because after that you had a baby.
Hoda had a baby, and then I had a baby.
That's right. So you've only done 6 shows together.
6 shows. So we're going to give it a shot. It's been on the air for 8 months.
You've only done 6 together, yeah.
6. And in fact, you were on one of the 6.
I was on your second show.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a great show.
Yes, you were really good.
Thank you. Like, out of the 6 shows you've done, I was one of the best.
One of the best.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm glad you said it. She wasn't saying
Well,
it. Yeah.
you were 20% of what we've done. So, yeah.
Yeah. What's the name of the baby?
Henry, named after my husband, and Harold, after a grandpa y'all don't know, but we loved. And we call him Hal.
Little
Hal.
Hal.
Hal Pal.
Little Hal.
Triple
Oh my God,
H.
Hal Pal. I love
Yes.
that. Congratulations
Thank
on that,
you so
baby.
much.
You went to UT, right?
I went to UT. That was excellent.
It was okay?
It was so spot on.
We represented what it was, like, as much as we could.
We went to Austin High School.
You did?
We were Austin High Maroons, proud.
What a fun place.
Yes,
It was
loyal
wonderful.
forever.
Austin, Texas is unbelievable.
It
We're
really
like, oh
is.
my gosh. We were there for I lost my voice at the first day.
Sissy, he was at the Hole in the Wall. We used to go
We
to
know the
live
Hole in the
music with
Wall.
our mother at the Hole in the Wall.
There's a bar called Hole in the Wall, and it is literally a hole in the wall. It is.
It's a hole in the
It
wall.
really is one of the best. I mean, in a good way, one of the best dive bars I've ever been to. And in the women's room, because we were there when they weren't open, it was just we were shooting, filming stuff. And the guy was like, "You got to check out the ladies' room. There are 2 toilets next to each other with no walls or no stalls. I go,
Good for chatting.
I guess it's good for chatting.
Sisters first.
Sisters first. Good segue. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You didn't go to UT, right?
I didn't.
Where are
Barbara
you
went to Yale.
You're going to Yale?
She went to Yale.
Now you're going to Harvard.
I'm going to Harvard.
What are you doing at Harvard?
I'm getting
Have
my
you heard of Harvard, Jimmy?
They
It's a
wouldn't
little
let me
school.
apply to it. They said, Mr. Fallon, we're going to save you money on the stamp. Do not apply here.
Actually, my dad wouldn't let me apply to any of the schools that Barbara applied to because he didn't want me to ruin her chances.
That is so not true. It's true.
That's hilarious.
That's not true.
It's true.
But I am going to Harvard.
Congratulations.
Thank
What are you going for?
I'm getting my master's in public policy.
That's fantastic. Good for
Very
you for
fun.
doing that.
Thank you.
By
I
the
haven't
way,
been in
she
school.
called me day 2 and she's like, I made 100 on my economics test.
Yeah.
She did. She's smart.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're very, very, of course, yeah. And you're like,
And I'm like,
I hope none of my new school friends are watching this. I'm embarrassed.
oh my God.
well, you don't need to be
I need to
embarrassed.
play it cool.
I want to talk about sisters first because I have 2 daughters and they love being sisters, and they're best friends as well as sisters. So I mean, is that where this came from? Where did this come from?
Well, we talked about writing a children's book for several years, and Jenna was pregnant with her second daughter, Poppy.
Yeah.
And so we were talking to Mila, who's older, trying to get her excited about being a new big sister. And we told her all these fun stories and imagination stories that we used to do. And we got excited thinking about making a children's book about the fact that having a sister has made us braver than we ever thought possible, and it's made our lives so much bigger and better to have a partner to go through life with.
And by the way, it doesn't have to be a blood sister. Our mom is an only child, but sisterhood, whether it's friends or colleagues, it's
Yeah, just
pretty
get
cool.
together. Yeah, and you support each other. I mean, because I think my kids are only 6 and 4.5 now, but I'm like, please just be best friends.
They will.
They will?
Yeah.
For life.
Sure.
I think the best thing about the kids' book is seriously, it's when you get to see a kid reading your book. It's game changing because I luckily got to write a children's book, and it's like to see
You've
some
written
kid
3 children's. By the way, we put ours out later so we didn't have to go against you.
We didn't want to compete.
Because you know he always wins.
No, I don't. No.
And he won a People's Choice Award last night, right?
Stop.
We almost brought you a honey baked ham to celebrate.
Yeah.
I love you guys. I just think it's a good story, and honestly, we need more books for kids. We have to get kids out there reading.
Yes.
Because honestly, that is what it's all about. Once my Winnie's 6 and she's reading now.
And it's so fun to watch your child learn to read.
It's the whole world changes. Now the world is her oyster. She can do, I don't know if she likes oysters, but she can do
probably
anything
doesn't.
she wants to do. And I think this is going to go in our library. Jenna Bush Hager and Barbara Pierce Bush, Sisters First, is available tomorrow. Let's make this number one. Come on, that's what I'm talking about. Sisters first, available tomorrow.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.